Life's been hard on the island. We've seen 4 islands after all, and I'm just a simple gingerbread man trying to make his way through this universe. I've been in a ton of battle royales too. The human people who use me, some are good, some are bad. Thankfully, I've never had to stay in the same person's locker for far too long. But even now, even lately, I've been feeling burnt out. It's not easy having to play this game for years on end, being called up at any moment, one of you selecting me in your locker, but just the incessant need to always be on. You can never shut your mind off, you can never really do anything except work. Recently, on the island, people didn't need a merry marauder anymore. Surprising, since it's around Christmas time. But I think I finally found a place where a simple gingerbread like me could finally shake this burnt out feeling. I need a vacation. It was a medical center of sorts, some would call it, or an Airbnb as another world would call it, your world. It was an elder lady who ran a bed and breakfast. It was in the forest just outside of Frenzy Forest. In the human world, people always warned others not to go there. Her name was the Gingerbread Hag, and I, as the Gingerbread Marauder, felt comfortable. If anyone knew how to make me feel less burnt out, it would be an older gingerbread lady. I followed the directions. It took me to an address called Hansel and Gretel Street. I could have sworn I've also heard humans talk about something like this. They called it a fairy tale. I didn't know it was just a street name. I show up to the house and a nice old lady greets me. She helps me with my bags and shows me to my room. It was quaint, a real nice place to rest and unwind. The old lady didn't say much, but I guess quiet and quaint was better. As she shut the door behind her to leave me alone in my room, she said, "A treat will be served soon." But it didn't sound like she was talking to me, with the direction of her voice. I relaxed and watched some things on TV within the room, and I passed out. I awoke in the middle of the night to hear something rumbling and tumbling. It sounded like pots and pans. I went down to the kitchen to investigate. "He's up!" the old lady shouted. I was then rushed by 2 people who came out of nowhere. "Gingerbread is served," she yelled. They carried me over to an old-school wood-burning stove. It was massive. I tried to fight, to pull away. I was hit with the heat as soon as they opened the stove. "No! Please, don't do this!" "Don't you know, Marauder? It's Christmas time, and you're the main course." "Shut the door behind you, boys. Let him cook."